Imagine a world on the brink, teetering on the precipice of a third global conflict. What if the escalating tensions in Ukraine and Palestine were the spark to ignite this terrifying inferno? The United Nations, once a beacon of peace and diplomacy, seems increasingly powerless to prevent the atrocities unfolding in these regions. But the implications of these crises extend far beyond their borders. Consider the risks if these conflicts spread to other Islamic countries like Indonesia and Malaysia. These nations, driven by a desire to provide humanitarian aid to Palestine, may find themselves drawn into the vortex of violence. Now picture Ukraine welcomed into the arms of NATO, armed with the collective military might of its members. This could be a direct provocation to Russia, potentially triggering an aggressive response. In the midst of these geopolitical tensions, suppose the United States withdraws its financial support from Israel and Ukraine. Who stands to benefit from this power vacuum, and could this decision lead to a decrease in atrocities? Meanwhile, the global economy is reeling from the aftershocks of the COVID-19 pandemic and grappling with soaring inflation. It's noteworthy that, over the past 2 to 3 years, central banks across the globe have been bolstering their gold holdings. Turkey has bought 31.17 tons, China 95 tons, Russia a staggering 462 tons, and the list goes on. Even Nigeria has introduced its own gold currency. This rush to accumulate gold could be indicative of a loss of confidence in the US dollar as the global reserve currency, particularly in the face of the rise of digital currencies. Another contributing factor could be the astronomical US government debt, which has skyrocketed to an astounding $34 trillion. With the US facing an election this November, along with about 15 other nations, the world is poised on the edge of further instability. Despite these global upheavals, Southeast Asia remains a sanctuary for investors. In conclusion, the potential for a third world war and its implications are complex and multifaceted, influenced by geopolitical tensions, economic instability, and the changing landscape of global power dynamics. These issues, and their potential repercussions, could shape the course of our world in the coming years. So the question remains, are we prepared for what lies ahead? As always, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for listening.